could get out your notebooks, please. Close your Chromebooks. Close your Chromebooks and get out your notebooks. Need you to write down these original problems. These are from Objective 20.3b. 20.3b. This does become a 0 today. It's the only one that becomes a 0, even though today you have an hour and a half block. Okay? So, 20.3b. That's where this comes from. It'll help to write down the original problem as well as what the directions say, to solve. Now, other than the word solve, I wouldn't even write down what comes after that. Same things about the distributive property, the zero product property. Not important. Okay? So, the word solve, the originals. Now that you hopefully have part of it written down, at least, I'm going to start walking you through this. It says the word solve, and with these problems, with what we've done so far in Objective 21, and now back in 20, we've wanted to have equals 0, correct? We wanted equals 0. We have it. We have it right here. In both of these problems, we have equals 0. The next thing, though, when it comes to the zero product property, and it's kind of implied, it says the word product. Okay? It says the word product. We need two things multiplied together equal to 0. Here we have things that are multiplied, subtracted, multiplied. I just want something multiplied together equal to 0. So for this problem, I have to do something. And this problem, I also have to do something. And the way we go about getting our product is something called factoring by grouping. And they're already halfway done for us. I want you to look at the problem. I want you to recognize that x plus 12 is written twice in that first problem. It has to be in order for you to do what you're about to do. I'll say that again. You have to have the same thing, the same expression in these parentheses. I do. Here's what you do. You're going to put these two together in parentheses, keeping your operation, keeping that sign with the 15. So it's negative 6x minus 15 in parentheses. Hopefully you see how I did that. I took what was outside the parentheses and I put them together. And then I rewrite one of the x plus 12s. So x plus 12 equal to 0. Now I have two things multiplied together equal to 0. So then I solve. Much like I did in 20.3a. I set them both equal to 0 and I solve. Yes, Frank? One of the x plus 12s. I just rewrite one of them. Yep. So now I'm going to set negative 6x minus 15 equal to 0. X plus 12 equal to 0. Much like I did in 20.3a, solve each one of these and then I'm done. This one's nice and easy. I just subtract 12 and I get x equal to negative 12. That's 1. One part of it entirely done. The other one I still need to solve. I'll add 15 first. That's negative 6x equals positive 15. Then I will divide by negative 6. Of course, that can be simplified because both 15 and negative 6 can be divided by 3. That's a negative 5/2. So one answer is negative 5/2. The other answer is negative 12. That's for the first problem. Negative 5/2 and negative 12. The next one, really similar. Notice I have x plus 4 written down twice. It needs to be. It needs to be written down more than one time. In this case, it is written down. Also recognize that technically there's a hidden negative 1 on the outside there. It's not just a negative sign, it's a hidden negative 1. Now, Much like I did the first problem, what's written outside the parentheses, I'm going to put together. I'm going to put this together with that inside one parenthesis. That's negative 1 plus x. Just like I did the other one, I put the negative 6x minus 15. And then I rewrite one of the x plus 4's in the other parenthesis. So x plus 4, and the other one, again, equal to 0. Now, using the zero product property, I have two things multiplied together equal to 0. Set them both equal to 0 and solve. So negative 1 plus x equals 0, and x plus 4 equals 0. All I'm doing is setting what was inside the parentheses equal to 0. To solve this, I add 1 to both sides. X equals 1, done. That's it. Nothing more that needs to be done there. I solved for x in the first expression. X plus 4 equal to 0. Subtract 4 to both sides. I get x equal to negative 4. And now I have both problems done.